Alright. Oh, whoa. Hey, hon. Wait, now there's a dog here? When did this old lady get a dog? Love you. I have to remember where everything is and where everybody is and... What the heck is that dude that I need to talk to? This guy. Okay, so I still need to head down the hill. Right? Figured out how to knock somebody out.
My respects to you, sir.
Here's your groschen.
Good. Keep after your effort. Interested in another job?
Well, you know. You mentioned another job. I'm all ears.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the camp. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face in the town square without the catchpoles kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
Maybe later.
I know. I'll come back to that one. I don't want to become a, like, huge pickpocket right off the bat. I need to have a somewhat decent... Alright, what else am I doing in this town? Take the something to him. What's this B? Oh, don't I have to beat somebody up? Oh, and there's still a bunch of stuff uptown. I gotta see what all this stuff is. Alright, I'm gonna go finish looking around town. And maybe I'll do this on the way. The hell is B? I guess I'll figure out what that B is first. Which is gonna be like up in this way, I think. Right? Wrong button. Maybe I should go around this way.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
I found a tailor. Where's the tailor?
Have a smell.
Is this a tailor?
Bread, and pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink. Asparagus that has kept you in harm.
God be with you.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Maybe another time.
Farewell.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Since it's you,
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
you're flaying me here.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzik, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
Good. Or it was till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things. Good luck then.
Whoops. I don't want to be up here. How are you doing today? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is that guy. I don't want to do that right now. I'm trying to remember what it is I'm trying to do. Okay, so there's that guy. Alright, we're gonna go see. There's a bunch of question marks, so I'm gonna go question mark hunting for right now. I hope you've had a good day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. It is supposed to be incredibly hot here. Let's see, are there more question marks? On the left, no, on the right. So we'll do the right first since there's only 2. No, that's somebody's house, I think. I'm horrible with I have not. This is my first playthrough, so I have not played hardcore mode, which they just released on this game yet. Excuse me one moment. I have to. My children are playing some games, and I need to tell them to turn them down because I can hear them. Sorry about that. But if you watch my channel, you will see that on the weekends, while I'm playing this game, playing games, doesn't matter which game, I'm trying to normally get my kids to go to bed, which is a long and arduous. Where am I? Am I coming up to these question marks yet? Hobbler. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I already talked to this guy.
May the Lord watch over you.
For the love of
Yeah.
God, I've come from Scallons, and all I ask of you is a crust of bread, a groschen, whatever you can spare.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was an account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sides with the king.
And hopefully I can play for a decent amount of time tonight, but my wrist has been bothering me. So I'm gonna apologize. Wrong thing. Apologize ahead of time. Okay, and that goes out into the country, I suppose. Not interested in going out into the country at the moment. Innkeeper. Townsman. Townswoman. I think at the tavern there'd be people to talk like maid. Adam.
Huh? Jesus Christ be praised.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
Quiet!
Fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it, same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they? Farewell.
Alright, I guess there isn't too much to this area. Not trying to pickpocket or do anything like that. Alright, so there were more question marks over in that corner-ish? That corner? Dig. There's like a question mark in the wall somehow. Oh, I'm guessing here. Archery range, okay. Is there anybody down here? Grindstone, archery master.
Jesus Christ be praised. Farewell.
Oh, I need to learn how to read. I also need to learn how to... I don't think I have anything... Where's this grindstone? It says I found a grindstone. Where is said grindstone? Yeah, I'll look for it later. Okay. Oh, go right ahead. I'm just going to gather a metric ton of dandelions. Church. Church. Can I go in the church?
Good day to you.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
I need more money.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Maybe another time.
Good luck to you.
Dog skin. Got a lot of money.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
What about this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
That's a sum I can live with.
Alright, where else are we? And a couple of things up this way, I guess. Blacksmith. Grindstone. Which I can't use. Alright, is that all the question marks? I think so. Alright, so let's go back this way. Oh, this is nice. It isn't an instant fast travel. It's about noon. I need to eat some food. After I talk to Sir Rattay. Which is, I guess, this way. Oh, I should pick some flowers so my charisma's a little bit better. Oh, so I got some stuff.
God be with you, Henry.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
I need more flowers. Probably some on the hill. Outside there should be dandelions there. Alright, we're good.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He
Yes, honey?
asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No.
You want them?
Bandits attacked me and stole
As soon
it.
as the sister and I will come
I
in
need
and
to
cover
tell
you
his
up.
lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hey! Jesus Christ be praised.
And another thing. What about our Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush gave him the whole of Perkstein for his use. He seems to be bearing up well considering all he's lost.
How do you like Rattay?
It's well fortified and well situated. And they won't get us as easy here as they did in Skalitz. And there's everything a man could want. Armourer, swordsmith, apothecary, taverns. It could have turned out a lot worse.
How are the Skalitz refugees faring?
Oh, me and the rest of Sir Radzig's men are all right. We live at the castle and we've got everything we need. But the others are just making it day to day. And they've lost everything. It's charity and arms for them, and the locals ain't as generous as they was. God knows how much longer we'll be stuck here. It ain't good.
How do you like the new castle?
It's a fine place. About the same size as Skalitz Castle. Sir Hanush don't mind lending it to Sir Radzig, because he's got an even bigger one at the other end of town. Have you ever seen a town with two castles before?
Hi, Grandma.
Have you
As
heard
soon as
anything
I'm done
about
with
those
this, I
savages
have to
who
go
attacked
cover
us?
up on my kids.
I heard they're called
So I'll be back in a
humans.
second.
Sigismund brought them here from Hungary. By all accounts, we got off lightly. They say, in other places, they impaled people on spikes, skinned them alive, and even worse. Fucking heathen swine.
Okay.
Thanks.
You missed it, Pamela. I actually knocked the lady out. Knocked the lady out and stole all her money. Alright. I'll be back in a second. I hope you're having a good day, Pamela. Okay, so I guess I'm going this way? Where am I going? Go to Prigston. Hi, hon. Prigston to see. So is this. Where the frick is Rattay? Is this Prigston? Oh, Jesus, what's this thing? What's A? What is A? Holy smokes, what in the world is this? Where'd my cursor go? Hamburg. hell is this thing? Where's my cursor? Trying to figure out what the flip I'm doing. So what's A? Visit the scribe in that place. Alright, well I guess I'm doing that later. I gotta go over there and get that ring. And then there was like a star? Quest giver. Oh! Okay. Well, I guess I'll go talk to Sir Radzig, which I guess is still this way. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I don't want to pickpocket anybody, I want to talk to... Oh, okay. Well, I bet.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? There's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and the dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Alright, well, that was interesting. Awakening, you learned blah blah blah. Train hard, fight easy. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. First, well, I probably should do that. Where's the training yard? Raining. Come on. Okay, so it's out that... Whoa, why are there stars? What does stars mean? Quest. Tipster? Oh, we've got tipsters now. Wrong button. Okay, 2 tipsters on my way out of town. And a sausage. Butcher. Yes, Pumpkin? Because I'm warm. Now please go to sleep, and don't say that too loudly. Thank you. Alright, so there's 2 tipsters. Daddy says goodnight. Going the right way, right? No, I am not. Can I go through here? Yes. Not trying to steal anything right now, dog. I'm just looking for tipsters. Okay, I'll pass the pretzel. I think it's that guy sitting right here. No. Okay, he must be in the next yard.
Good day to you.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
I guess I can't talk to him. I'd probably steal his horse, though. Probably shouldn't steal his horse. Okay, where's the other star? Oh, I guess this now. Quest giver. Well, I think I should go talk to the dude out here. And probably go home. Getting a little late in the day.
Be a bit more careful.
Alright, so it's like right ahead of me in this field. Oh, no, I want to jump. Decimate their guess nobody's out here. Okay, so let's fast travel, unless there's something around here that I should do. I wish I gave an estimated time of arrival. Can we stop? Apparently not. Okay, once you say you're fast traveling, you are fast traveling. It's true.
Can you tell me... what's Sahan's cape on, like?
Ah, that worthless dandy. Sir Hanish has to knock some sense into him, or I dread to think what will become of this place when he takes over.
That's all.
I like it.
May the Lord watch over you.
I think I should save it first. Eat something out of the pot here. Nummy nummy. Go to sleep. I left it in the other town. Up nice early. So I don't have a horse anymore. I technically stole it to begin with. Let's see if I can take a walk with that lady who saved me. Whatever her name is. Teresa. I think she's supposed to be the love interest. I kind of really want to get the DLCs as they come out. I got to look up and see how much they are. Not too sure about that. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, fine. Let's see, how hungry am I? Where does it say? Oh, wait a minute. Nourishment's pretty good. I don't think I have anything in my... Oh, I do have some food. Oops. Oh, I guess I can't put that in. Ooh, I got cooked stuff. So does that make it better for you? Wrong button. Probably still shouldn't eat it. And drop it into the pot. Yeah. I wonder if cooking an item that gives you any experience. Oh, and she's not up yet. Get up, woman! I wanted to take her for a walk, but apparently I don't get to do that yet. So, there is one DLC out. Alright, so I need to go. Let's walk. Let's just walk. Nice and early in the morning. We'll go across the river at some point, right? I miss fans. I wonder what would happen if I went around like that way. Oh, what the heck, we'll go for a walk this morning. Do we have any food? Wait, I want a trader, right?
Good luck then.
I don't want to pickpocket anybody. I guess they took their stuff in. Too early in the morning? I have been whistling. Whistling? That's not whistling. Whistling doesn't do anything. I'm gonna take a walk around this way. And pick flowers while I do it. Oh, I should have put stuff down. Oh well. Nice. I'm hoping. Dang it, wrong button. I'm hoping we can go around this way and then come up to A. Oh. I don't think that would be a smart idea. There's probably like wolves and wild animals that I'd rather not encounter at the moment. Yay! I researched herbalism. Almost. Level 5. Am I going the right way? I am not pacing the right way. I'll go that way. I would be so completely lost, like, in real life. Until I know it's not going to kill me, I'm just taking a nice walk at 6 o'clock in the morning. Thank you very much. Nice leisurely walk. I would assume so. What's this thing? Oh, it's raining now. That's great. Okay, so... yeah, I'm thinking if I go This way, I'll be able to get there. I'm sorry? I haven't ever had an issue with it. See, and I don't want to go hunting because I know there are various laws back then where you couldn't hunt in certain areas, or maybe hunt at all. I don't. Oh, what's this? Oh goodness, no, I don't want to sleep here. You discovered interesting site. That's great. I love the descriptor. So is that now on my No, it's not on my thing. Interesting site. I'm guessing this is part of a quest or something. Oh. Yeah, well, I just got hired in by the Lord. I don't think I'm gonna go be like... Okay, so I wanna go this way? Which way am I going here? I'm not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to be going. There we go. Back on the road, right? I think so. Walking in the morning in a light rain. Getting to know the new lay of the land. Maybe it did mark it on my map. Interesting site. Yes, interesting site. I love it. Oops. Note to self, there's a lot of St. John's wort up here. And a decent amount of poppies, too. I cannot get over encumbered with like 20 million flowers. Nest. Nest? Nest. Oh! Well. Taking that. Can I wear the necklace? I want to wear the necklace. That would be under what? Pimp out my... See, that's probably because of this, it's not a sumptuary law, I don't think, technically, but you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is the Miller's house. Hoping I can just talk to him and get it. Use my pockets full of flowers to, Were those sumptuary laws? I think I'm getting the name wrong. I mean, I know the sumptuary laws covered what you could wear and what you couldn't wear, like colors and such, but I don't know if sumptuary laws also covered, what's it called? Hunting rules. That's lovely. Yay. Apparently I'm just going to do this in the middle of the day. Because...
Christ wound, what a fucking stink. Oh, look, nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
I need to wash up. I wonder if there's any other stuff I can dig up around here. I think I can talk to him and be like, and basically get it from him, which I'm going to try to do, because there's no way in hell I'm like going to be able to like pickpocket him or anything like that. Where's the... Whoa. I don't want to be in a private area. I'm trying to find the guy who lives here. Not his pig. Hello. This is probably a bad idea. I should use a chicken instead. He just beat it. Sorry, that tickles me. Okay, so we are going to fast travel back to what's his butt. Where the heck is my cursor? They need to make this cursor bigger. Or something. I don't know. I have to cook that chicken. Okay, where's Pashik? I'm gonna wash up before I talk to him.
Jesus! Look where you're going!
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past the lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? I'll have to teach you then. Come with me. Farewell. Try unlocking this trunk.
Can I not unlock this trunk?
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold it. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock on the blade. And don't stop holding the tumbler again. Otherwise, you're fucked. You'll have to start all over. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once.
I don't know how to do this. And I just don't think I'm gonna go cook. Hold on. I just don't think I'm gonna be any good. I don't want to eat my pot. I want to cook an item. How many did he give me? He gave me 20 lockpicks. Okay. Did he run away? He left. I'll try it again. I can't lockpick to save my flippin' soul. Honestly, it's so flippin' difficult. Screw this. I'm just gonna go talk to the guy. I don't even know how training would make this easier. Shut up, dude. Alright, might have to walk all the way back out there. But I can't get lockpicking, and with this thumb. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Waste my whole day doing this, and then they're gonna be like, where were you at guard practice? Okay. Mind that somebody probably put that there so they could eat. Let's see. Can I get through this way? No idea. I'll try. Trying to get to the guy's house. Man, the weather up here is just lovely. I think I'm going that way. Then I go over the freaking mountain people. I don't want to go all the way this way. Where did I get all this? Circle to run. This is this guy's house. I wonder what that...
this is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict, was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you said? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
It's a deal.
Here it is.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Works for me. Okay. I need to go back to what's his butt.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to White Sector, Miller and Cohelness. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell it to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Let's see here. Oh, that's buy. Sell. Here we go. Alright, let's see. I think... what was it that I stole? Well, I could sell that to him. What's whose name? Oh, Miller? I'll look at a second, I don't remember. Did I sell him that stuff? Peckish. Miller Peckish. Peshish. Peshish. There's his name. What the? Dude!
Good.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck, then.
Ah. Okay, what I was trying to do was sell you stuff, man. That doesn't seem like that was weird. Just like
Let's talk about the price.
Alright.
I have a feeling he's not gonna be too
Aye, that would do it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, where is whatever her name is? Lady. Oh, I should cook that. No, I told him. So there she is.
Look at the state you're in.
I'd like to know... Who's this Sir Hans Capon?
He's actually the real Lord of Rattay, and Sir Hanush is only his guardian, because Sir Hans is underage and his father is dead. Folks say he's a spoilt young pup with an eye for the lasses.
That's all.
Wanna go for a walk in the rain?
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Not because it's raining? Okay. Oh wait, it's only noon. 2 in the afternoon. Well, let's put some stuff in my chest here. Let's see. We don't need all these bandages. Let's do like 5. I don't think I need all those. Too late, I just started the game. How in the world do I even give her jewelry? There's no option for that. Maybe I'd have to not wear the thing I'm wearing? How do I even give? I don't even know how to do that. Where'd she go? I don't know where did she even go? Upstairs. Oh, she's upstairs. No. Can't even imagine what it'd be like sitting there and listening to that all day and all night. But that's the Miller. Well, she was. What the? Night? Who the heck is Nightingale? You're saying all these things, but I have no idea what it is you mean. I don't know who Nightingale is or what. I mean, I'm assuming it's not a bird.
Look where you're going.
I know. It's like. I was confused. Yes, Pumpkin. Honey, I already covered you up. You need to. No, I only cover you up one time. You know the rules. You got 5 more minutes. I'm utterly confused. I will have to try and find Nightingale. Do they say where Nightingale is? Or who he is? Thanks. That's real useful. Oops, I'm going the wrong way.
Good health to you.
Can I ask, what kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Rattay?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life
All right.
here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen. And barbarians, too. All that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Can I ask...
Oh, shoot. I did pick up a necklace.
That's all I wanted to know. I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Rattay.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Rattay wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Farewell.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Why in the world can't I hit?
Right, good. Now, try attacking.
What I
You've got
do?
to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Yeah, not bad. Very good. All right. Nice. Well done. That's it. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Well done. Good. Nice. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. Bring your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Well done. That's it.
What?
Not bad. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Wrong, damn it! Wrong, damn it! No, again!
I'm holding L1.
No, that's not it! That's it! Nice! Not bad. That's it!
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Good strike.
Ow!
When does this ever stop?
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced.
No.
When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. My sword is low, run. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Wrong! Good. All right. Very. That's it.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stand. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Try and catch the rhythm. See the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. Wrong, damn it!
Wait a minute.
Wrong, damn it!
Hold on. I'm so confused. What am I supposed to be doing?
No, again. Good. Well done.
Is time always slow?
Ow. No, that's not it. Not like that.
I'm working on it, people.
Ow. Wrong.
You need to kind of block.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Very good. Well,
right, now we'll try it a little faster.
No.
Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Wrong, damn it! Very good. All right. Not bad. That's it. That's it.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. Probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. Let's train. Let's go.
Ow.
Ow.
Just beat the crap out of me. Okay. Hold on.
Ow. Captain Menard.
Wait a while, Henry.
Over. Oh, somebody came over.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to prevent the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
What is it? Sudden visitation by the Holy Spirit?
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside.
Yeah.
You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Ow. What am I supposed to be hitting? I'm moving the L stick.
Wrong! Again! No! Not like that!
Ow!
Wrong! Damn it! Wrong! Again! Not like that!
Dodgy, move aside or back. Oh.
Wrong! Damn it!
How is he? Oh, I did it.
Good! Nice!
Oh, I didn't do that time.
No! Again!
Okay.
All right!
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. See a strike before it's even properly started.
Ow.
Ow.
Good!
I was doing what I was doing.
Well done!
Ow.
Ow.
It's not easy. There we go.
That's it!
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Good! That's it! Well done! Good! Not bad!
I got that part.
That wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Yay.
Don't leave yet. The Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Okay. Alright.
I'll be with you.
Ooh, pardon me, sorry. Well, right now I gotta figure out just regular techniques. And how to fix my shoes. Thank you. Danke.
Sigismund took everything I had.
Dankeschön.
Godless beast. Have some compassion.
I'm from Skalitz, good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
Have pity on me, I'm a poor wretch.
I'm gonna be a knigget
Sigismund and
someday.
his murderers took everything I had.
See, I really want to get the what's it called? DLC where you get your town, because you can actually recruit like the people from your old town. Be like, hey, come live in my town, so that you can be productive and not be a beggar your whole life. I think it's awesome. Come on. Game saved. Ooh. Oh, I need to go take the games from the girls. As soon as I can pause it.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Okay. 1 moment. I'll be right back. Nina's already given me all of her balloons, so we'll see how many Lisa does before,
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm.
I have to put my vanguards on. Stop talking to me here.
And release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit.
What's going on? How did I complete that?
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I love you too.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
What? I haven't even done anything yet. What's going on? I'm not doing anything. I haven't even put my vanguards on. What the ever-loving... What? Okay. I didn't do anything. That was weird. Very light, low, bow. Yeah, do I have like... Okay. Quiet! Go to sleep. Why can't I move? What's going on? Am I stuck here? Okay. What am I? I don't even know how to do this. Do I get sauce there? I'm confused. Oh shit. Oh, close.
Congratulations, Sir Han. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
What? I didn't even get to, like, learn how to... I would like to, like, level up at least. Remember to turn the light off when you're done. Night, hon. I don't want to do this.
Your end is done.
Why am I not blocking? Not right now. Not right now. Why in the world am I? I don't want to do this. Not right now.
A second defeat, Blacksmith. You still have a lot to learn. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
And since we made an honest bet, you can give me my money now.
I couldn't pause it, you guys. Holy moly. Lisa's zombie moves and she's having a fit about it. Oh, I thought that I actually there we go, combat skill. I'm never gonna get these, but that's alright. I think that's everything. You have a good night, hon. I love you.
Don't fret about it, lad. Lord Capon is a good swordsman, and if by some fluke you actually won, well, you might not take it so well. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Honey, we're not... Go to sleep. You can't... I'm not talking about what type of pets you're going to have in the future, because right now you're going to bed. You either go potty or you go to bed. I'm not talking about parrots, I'm not talking about cats, I'm not talking about horses. Get in bed and go to sleep. Child, get in bed and go to sleep. Okay. Known to the bailiff. Let's do that. So A, he's down there. Okay, so if I go like... Actually, I want to go to the inn first and find that guy. So, what time is it? I have no idea, because there's no way to tell time in this game. Nightingale at some... standing in some tavern.
You'll be in trouble. Hey, stick that weapon in your belt before the guards see you.
I thought... I just take it out of my hand? How about that? Does that work for you guys? Innkeeper... And yeah. Well, I found Nightingale, but apparently...
Are you serious? What? God be with you.
Care to try your hand at dice?
How are you, Henry?
Oh no.
Good luck to you.
Get up. Where did the nightingale guy go? Oh, I must have just missed him. Alright, well, let's go fight this dude down the hall here. He was over this way, I think.
I've lost everything. My home.
We can come over here. Smoke.
Good luck, then.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that chicken soon. That's my... Oh yeah, never mind. Isn't nearly enough. Okay. What is this other guy supposed to beat up? Hey. Oh, I guess I'm gonna take that one down.
What would happen to me? I can look after myself.
Always the jester, aren't you?
A very fine, a very brave jester. Which everyone would have seen had I not been trading in Sasau at that time.
So I was worrying about you for nothing.
Not at all. I'm glad you worry about me. It shows you care. Why don't I come and see you tonight and you can show me how much you feared for me?
You rogue! Not tonight. My cousin is visiting.
All right, tomorrow night then. Make sure you have some pies.
Watch it!
Oh, well, then. Come over after work.
I will indeed. I'll bring a pitcher of ale. Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck to you.
That is A. All this stuff. Okay, grandson, that's great. Alright. This A. I want this one. No, not that A. Oh, okay, fine. Well, can I at least see? Oh, he is back here. He is in front of the alehouse. Milan. I need to beat Milan. Oh, what the heck? We'll go down and get up stuff and I'll see if...
Dear people, don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had. They've got this bit.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all!
Where are you going?
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I have... Oh, okay. Chamomile. Nettles. I need to... Oh, I'm dirty. And, oh, a quilted brown jacket. I need to get something.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, sir. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come get...
I need to find a guy named Steven. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm gonna go up over. Kind of for B or something. Alright, well, Steven's not in there. Where are you, my friend Steven? I need to beat you up, apparently.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
My respects to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Take care now.
Shite!
Can I help him? I don't want to loot him. Now I gotta beat a ringlet. Maybe B. Yeah. Go talk to the bailiff.
Have you noticed how all the prices have gone up?
God be with you.
Welcome, Emmie.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanish?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. You don't get mixed up in nothing like that. Take care now.
Be merciful. What am I to do?
Oh. Yeah. Gone the wrong way. Oh, I was a bailiff.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They're...
Good health to you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff. What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe, but they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ. Farewell.
Carrots that'll make you and your family.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night.
Good day to you. What do you need? Take care now.
Good day to you. What do you need? Farewell.
Okay.
Lord Almighty!
God be with you. God be with you.
Good day to you.
Aren't you Ringler? Milan says I have to beat you before he'll take me on.
And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off. God be with you. Alle do perdele. Fuck. Ow. Giving up already?
Beat the day and go beat the crap out of somebody.
God be with you, good sir. May the Lord watch over you.
What is it?
Okay, I need to find out where that one guy beat up is. Oh, he's still down there. Alright, well. Guess we'll go do A while we're at it. Where's the Tailor? Stop it.
Henry, I'm glad you're still fine.
Oh, I should stop at the cobbler too.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty too?
Sir Rattay Cobbler?
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Okay, so... No. Although my speech went up, so maybe... Speech. What speech was under? Whatever, okay. Inventory. Got a bludgeoner. Right? And a helmet. And a light padded thingy do. I could wear the necklace. And padded clothes. Do something about this brown jacket. Oh wait, I got the other one.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Welcome, Henry.
What is it?
Help your neighbor.
Alright, let's find Milan.
Good health to you, Henry.
Hey! Watch it!
The people have a
Where am I going here? Quit leaving the castle.
God be with you.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh and a two in bets. You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse. Farewell.
Ah!
Okay. How do I get rid of the head?
God be with you, Henry. God be with you, good sir.
I've changed my mind about the job.
My home, my
All right.
family, my livelihood.
Come to me once you've got a ring from the user of Bruda. Take care now.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each... May the Lord watch over you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skim... Good luck to you.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord.
But I'm reduced to this. I'm from Skalitz and... well, you know. God be with you. Farewell. I've lost everything. My home,
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Come on.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Mixed goods and implements.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that Benir, pal? Not...
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go, then. Just a coin or 2 and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian. neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you. What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Look where you're going.
The Rattay fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town, continues along the Sasau River, all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Erhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Dear people, don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had, the godless beast. Have some compassion.
Good day, Henry.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word.
it for you
Get
right
moving.
here.
You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Ale for me.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a
I'll
drink.
bring it right away.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the humans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
There. Satisfied?
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
What am I doing? Gold square games refers to reach a certain number of points. Okay, so whatever. One is worth 100 points, 5 is worth 50, 3 of a kind is worth multiplied 4 of a kind. Okay, I think I get it. Don't understand. I held all the die that I wanted to hold. I want to square.
God save you, Henry.
Okay, a player's turn always begins by throwing all 6 die. The player then uses X to select and set aside scoring die, and at least 1 die must always be set aside. Then the player can throw the remaining dice again using the square. Okay, yeah, okay. I would like to throw these die.
My pleasure.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Again? How many times was that this month? 3 times. Would you credit it? Where did it happen this time? Over there.
Hey, Henry's come to see you. Thank you, good neighbor. You're the soul of kindness.
card.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Show him no quarter, sir.
Come on, you.
Down. Takes that That'll teach you how to talk to your betters.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well, this should be fun. Great.
Greetings, Henry.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester. Greetings, Henry.
What now? Shall we take a walk?
You don't give up, do you? Well, let me think. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
Alright, let's see what this person... like the romancer, but I think I gotta get this job done. Going on with this stupid noble guy.
What? What the hell is he doing?
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. Farewell. Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was... a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
I still think you're probably going to be an asshole to me.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about Scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Scallops and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Careful.
Oh my goodness, this is quite the trek. I need to get off soon. I need to go to bed. I don't know what happens, damn it.
We'll make camp here. Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebow.
Bacon and wine, not a bad combination.
Wine? Am I speaking to Tar?
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
the king is gone.
Just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face!
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir?
Not now, blacksmith. Keep it for morning. Take care.
Suppose I need to sleep, don't I? There was a nest. It said nest. Let's first that here. I thought it said nest. I'm not gonna find the nest. What is that nest? And they're hard to... Alright, I'm gonna save this hunt for another day. Once I get up. Alright, so as soon as I get up, I'll call it a night and go to sleep myself, because it should save. Unless I get a cut screen. Which I might. Come on. Things take a minute to load. This is my first playthrough. So far I thoroughly enjoy it. But it's a slow game. It builds. Like, I find it very intriguing. I'm looking forward to getting some of the DLCs that they're planning on coming out with. There's only one right now. But the DLC that's coming out on the 5th for this is supposed to have, you can progress and they'll give you a little, like, hamlet to govern. So you can build buildings and move people in, and there's kind of a settlement system, which I am thoroughly looking forward to. But so far, other than the lockpicking is a royal pain in the butt and I cannot figure it out to save my soul, I rather enjoy it. I have not tried it in hardcore or survival or whatever mode. Probably on my second playthrough I will do that. I really have been playing for almost 4 hours. I need to get to bed. So feel free to come back, subscribe, whatever. I game Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. I will probably be doing Fallout tomorrow night and the night after. So have a good night and a great weekend. And sorry, but I gotta get to sleep.